Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review, special number 51. If I get this thing properly. There you go. This is a review of the new chapter manga, 258 Friends. On the cover we have Burnin, Deku, Bakudo, and Shudo on this awesomely drawn cover by the writer. Chapter starts off basically with Hawks talking to Thrice about meetings, whatever. So he talks to him for a while. He says, "I gotta go to bed." He gets to the bathroom, and then we see that apparently the army is split to various groups. The Vanguard Action Tactics Regiment, Black, is headed by him. Dabi heads the Violet Group, which is the Guerrilla Warfare Regiment. The Intelligence Recruitment is headed by Toga. Spinner and Compressor had the Brown Unit, which is the Action Support Regiment. Like, that's interesting. The Lord that to Redestro, and we see a brief image of All Might, and we see the army marching out of the city, the army of villains, and looks like it launched a bunch of Thrice launched Wakabe's himself, and everything is like going through like 1-5 flee cage where they belong. Yep. So they talk for pretty much they talk for quite some time, and then we see like I don't think this is Deku. The character looks similar to Deku, looks like a statue at All Might, and then we see a bunch of the heroes just coming out of nowhere, the marching toward the villains, and then we see everybody's like preparing for the spring break, like we're going to trip a work study. Oh, you're right. You girls too? For real? The same. Here. Laugh that day, huh? What's up with that? Hang on. Us too? Me too. Yep, and then we see like a foot stomp on the ground, then we see burning. There are heroes in those foothills. We're gonna back them up, help evacuate the city. And then the chapter ends with Class 1A standing outside the hill, and yeah, like the entire group along with one of the members of Big Three there. Yeah, it's a quite odd chapter, to say the least. It feels as though that this chapter is just set up for the very next chapter. That's what this chapter was. Lots of talking. Like, it's basically a conversation between Thrice and Hawks over the villain army. And the fact that I know it was a strange cliffhanger last week. Apparently all the heroes disappeared, and this is supposed to take place 2 months before that, which I thought that was kind of weird. Why the heck would they have these heroes disappear for? Maybe they're going to explain it. Who knows? Who knows what's going to cause this going to happen? This big catastrophe that they're hinting at. Yeah. But it's kind of interesting to note that the main character series, Deku, who appears in this chapter, and he appears for 2 panels. And he has no dialogue. Yeah, and the heroes, it's just Hawks, Otaku, and Burnin are the only ones who actually have any lines of dialogue. I mean, Burnin has got like 2 lines of dialogue. That's it. Otaku speaks for like 1 panel and like that's it. Like that's kind of the strange thing about this particular chapter. It seems like we're setting up for something. It's just a prelude to the next chapter that comes out next week. But the pacing was actually really good for this chapter. It just basically just explains like the various branches of the villain army. I'm not gonna call it the full name. I'm just call it simply the villain army. And that's simply it when it comes to this particular one. It is set up for the next chapter. That's all this one is. Yep. But it's a pretty good setup. I'm definitely looking forward to see what's going to happen next. To get this one roughly a 9 out of 10. Really good chapter. Here's kind of the strange thing. The Endeavor Agency arc actually ended with chapter 252. And this is basically like, I'm not sure what you would call this current arc. It's particularly very weird. Yep. But not much else to say about this particular chapter. It's like all that happens is basically Thrice and Hawks talking like most of the chapter, and the last couple of chapters basically the heroes of basically Class 1A help evacuate the city that the villain army is marching with the army of superheroes, led by Endeavor. Yeah, this should go someplace interesting. Who knows? Okay, so that's it for Sicko View. My next view of the 3 videos I'm going to do is at Comic Corner on 2DC Trades. Okay, produce your next view. Bye.